Belle, what did you bring me? The perfume. Yes. Let me see. I remember you. Let me see if I can. Whoop. Here we go. Smells nice.
Yes.
I can't wait to get the story for this
Go ahead.
one.
Oh man, yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Would you like to smell it too?
Oops.
So the perfume I bought is called La Vie est Belle.
Belle.
Yes,
Okay.
it's from Lancôme. Why I brought this and how it relates to me in terms of Munchies. So, reason being is that taste and smell is a big deal for me.
Big.
Yeah.
Big deal. I endorse it already. I don't even know what she's going to say, Donna, but I cannot take the smell.
Bad smells
If
is
it's
good.
bad smell, I
Bad
can't
smell's
take
a
the
quick
bad.
turn
You
off.
did not have to spray up something on somebody.
No, I literally just say, can you go take a shower?
Okay,
Okay.
Donna, can she tell us? Because I don't know how to tell somebody that I don't like how they smell. I don't want to be rude. Is there a nicer way to tell someone that they don't have a good body odor?
So you can be soft about it. So let's go take a shower together. You're not gonna say my boy going to be it. Just so come on, let's play around and go take a shower together. Because that's also a form of foreplay as well, right?
Okay.
So these are different ways that I have tried it too. Let's go take a shower together. I'm not saying that, so also talking about bodily fluid. So the natural body fluid is the best type of body fluid, right? But sometimes there are different things that causes that to change, whether it could be stress. So you stress, you sweat a little bit, stress, sweat, not gonna go well,
Yeah, stress,
right?
sweat.
No. Or once again, it could be that you come and play some, come up from the gym, right?
Oh, some guys love that. Can we talk about that? I was mortified. I had an event after I worked out with somebody. We had a great little workout session. And then he was like, I want to go down on you. And I'm like, ew, I just sweat my ass off in there. He's like, that's what he liked. Talking about the munchies. I'm like, what? Wait, I can't hear you, Donna. What'd you say?
It's an aphrodisiac for men to smell women like that.
Yeah, to smell us like that.
Yeah,
Or
it's
there's
a
like
aphrodisiac.
or that
They
movie,
do.
that TV show, Orange is the New Black, where they had a whole thing with their panties. They wore their panties and then they were sending it to people, that men that had this fetish. They mail their panties, their used
I
panties.
remember, not to cut you, LA, but I remember from my store, I was endorsing some underwears, right? So I said, you know what, let me post it all over the place. And I posted in this particular group. It's an online group. I can't remember if it was Facebook. Nonetheless, somebody sent to me, is it used? I said, what do you mean? At that point, I wasn't aware of this. Is it used or is it new? I said, it's brand new. Oh, no, he doesn't want it. Or then he came back and said, you know what? If I could wear it and then sell it to him, I said, okay, if I do that, I'm going to sell one underwear for $100. I was just testing to see if the guy was negotiating and said, I'll take it for 80.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know this was a thing. And I said it to my daughter. She said, Mommy, are you crazy? Make up some paste it on.
Guy, that is totally something that I would do. And I've had Donna, I'm telling you, I've had bad situations where you try to dupe the person. I'm going to give you his cocktail, but it has nothing to do with munchies. It has everything to do with dick pics and vagina pics. And what happened is he wanted me to send a picture of my vagina, and I was new to this whole game. Yeah. So I went and got a phone and went underneath my dress and was like, I took the picture, I looked at it, and I was like, I'm not sending this to someone. Why would I send somebody that? That's gross. Like, I don't want to, because the knowledge of what my body was to that at the time. So then I looked up online to your ingenuity. I looked up online for light-skinned vagina. I got a picture, cropped it, sent it to him, and his first response was, whose hands are those? I just can't. He was very upset with me. He felt very disrespected. And I guess in retrospect, I just thought he wanted to see a vagina. I thought we were playing a game. Why do I have to go and take my vagina picture? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move on to our last Pandora's box item. What do we have, Heightened Chef?
All right, what I brought for you guys today were some of the amazing products that we carry at the Heightened Chef. What we've got here is some infused cannabis-infused foot scrub. So definitely skincare is super important. We want to have those soft feet. If I want to be able to kiss and suck your toes, got to have them soft.
Are you into toe suck? Oh, Donna is endorsing.
Yes, you heard it here first. On Cocktales with LA, you heard it here first. I am a foot man. I am about it. So foot care is important. This is one of our cannabis foot scrubs that we carry from one of our very trusted vendor family. And it's really good, all natural, super organic, good for your skin. And if you're worried about getting high from your cannabis products, topicals is the way to go because you don't really have to worry about getting high from a topical.
Oh, you don't? You don't get high from a topical?
No, the amount of THC that you absorb through your skin is not enough to make you high. You would literally have to eat this in order to get any type of high, and you wouldn't even at that point.
So a long night could make a good party, but...
Maybe. But yes, so this is one of the things that we carry.
Okay.
Then what I have is some of our edibles that we carry from some of our sponsors as well. And edibles is always a great way to start the evening, to end the evening. It's always a good way. I'm always for it. This is one of our edibles that we have. These are some chocolate edible nugs of weed. So it looks like an actual bud, but it's like a Rice Krispie cookie chocolate. And we've got a lot of different flavors. This one is raspberry cheesecake. We've got apple pie. So many different flavors. These are delicious. So these are 500 milligrams per bag. So you would not want to eat this whole thing at once, something at this amount.
This is, okay, so I'm glad that we're just ending off with this Pandora's box, because in foreplay, we need to understand dosage. We need to understand what it is that we're consuming exactly.
Yes.
Both outside and inside of the bedroom.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, if you're really good, it's at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what I'm saying. We've got even more, like we've got infused beverage liquid. So this is like, you can mix this right into your drink. It's water soluble, and it can go, you can mix it with anything.
So something like the liquid, would it take, so I know eating the edible might take up to 2 hours according to the research. What about liquid? Does it have the same
Excellent
uptake?
question, LA.
Okay.
It is different.
Okay.
With an edible, like one of these chocolates or like gummies or anything like that, you have to digest it. It has to go into your system, go through your stomach, your small intestine, then into your bloodstream. Then you start to feel the effects.
I see.
But with a liquid, especially if it's water soluble, it passes in right through your stomach lining. So it skips a big part of the process. So beverages and liquids and syrups and things like that are much more fast acting.
Yes.
They hit you faster and they also exit your system faster.
So,
much closer to alcohol.
How do you like dose that?
So a bottle of this, for instance, is like 1,000 milligrams.
Jesus,
it's a lot.
you do not want to drink a bottle of that.
Oh no. There's measuring markers right on the bottle.
That's so
So you can dose
cool.
you dose yourself out. So like 200, like a few milligram or milliliters of this will equal out to a certain amount of milligrams of THC.
Okay, so you're like a seasoned cannabis user.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
So how much would you take?
I personally, of this, I've tried a few different dosages.
Yeah.
I've tried to overdo it, and I've seen what that does, and I've tried to be a little stingy with it and seen what that does. For me, my comfortable place is 250 milligrams. So that's probably...
In one go?
In one drink.
Mama
Yeah,
mia.
that's my soft spot. That's my safe spot.
250 milligrams, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. So that's where somebody who's less seasoned takes it and they're like, 911, please, somebody come get me, I'm gonna die.
So from this, it's probably about a quarter of the bottle.
That's 250 milligrams,
Yes,
a quarter of that.
because it's 1,000 milligrams, so about a quarter of the bottle.
we would be taking a hell of a lot less.
Yeah, probably less. You could probably, if you wanted, even just like little capfuls, and that would be good.
Okay.
Yes.
And then what do you think the transition time is?
For this to
like
affect you?
Yeah.
Within a half an hour, for sure.
Especially if you're not eating anything.
Right.
If you haven't eaten anything.
It'll go even faster.
Okay.
Yeah. So the liquids and the syrups and the drinks, those are choice.
But
you always want to enjoy the edibles too. The edibles are always delicious. And this makes a delicious evening for any event that you might be having.
I just have to talk about it because I love eating munchies, right?
Yeah.
I love, and when I eat munchies as an edible, I can't get the munchie effect. So what I mean by that is, if I have a cookie, I don't want to break the cookie and then put the rest away and not be able to consume the whole cookie.
Absolutely.
That's just mean.
Yes.
I want a cookie. I have
That's
to
it.
break the cookie and then put the rest away. I
Right.
don't want that.
or
Can I just eat the whole Rice Krispie thing, like the one ball?
yeah, you could eat that just as one, and that would
And
be
how many would that be? Like 50?
So because it's each one, these are a little abstract. So each of the shape of them can be a little different. So the weighting of the dosage
You
might be
see,
different.
this is how people get in trouble.
Yeah. Again, if you're a novice, you want to go with small things, and that way you can dose up more rather than starting with something
You
big.
sound like my approach to my masturbator. my whole masturbation thing has been in small doses.
Small doses. You don't have to destroy your clit all at once.
Right? Got
That's
you.
right. Same mentality.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I think that what we've done here is we've talked a lot about munchies that we're going to eat and munchies that are going to be edible and munchies that we can get out of our own sexual experience. I can't imagine a better time in the bedroom than combining sex and cannabis. So if you haven't tried it, you have to definitely do what you can to get it going. So your last thoughts, and then you can let me know a little bit about what you want to have as your final thoughts, and then how do we find you on social media? Okay, we'll start with you, Sean.
Yeah, sure. Again, I think it was amazing to be able to talk about sex and cannabis. These are two things that need to come together, and being able to include food is another layer that is just incredible. So I'm super happy that we're able to have all of these things and start to normalize and destigmatize using cannabis,
Yes.
especially in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Especially in
Where
the
it
bedroom.
should be a truly safe space.
Exactly.
So I'm glad that these things are starting to come into play, where we can start using things like edibles, lubes, lotions, oils, all those kind of things
Yes.
that are definitely helpful in the bedroom in so many ways.
Yeah.
Ways to relax you, ways to heighten, ways to just make things in general more pleasurable.
I love it. So what do you have coming up, and how do we reach you?
Well, if you want to hit us up on Instagram. We are The Heightened Chef, at The Heightened Chef on Instagram. I am at VanishPointTO on Instagram. You can hit us up as well. Also, you need to go and sign up at the website, www.theheightenedchef.com. You can go and register there, order meal kits, order things from our own personal
Ooh,
Heightened
meal
Chef pantry. Yes, we have the weekly meal kits that we're doing right now for our events. So we always have something going on every month. So definitely come and check us out.
I love it. I will definitely be participating in that.
I know. I know
You
you're not going to miss it. I
I'm not
done know.
missing that.
I done know.
I've been to a few of them, and I always have a
Thank you.
really amazing time.
Yes.
So I really appreciate it.
Yes,
And
love you,
I love
Ellie.
the
Thank you so much.
education. You know,
I'm here
that's a
for it.
big thing with your company too, is that you
Yes.
educate as you bring people along the journey, which
Exactly.
also can make people feel safe.
Yeah,
So thank
absolutely.
you. Belle?
Yes, my final thought actually ties in directly around safety. And that is, safety is very important in all aspects. And safety includes consent. Safety includes also creating a sexual safety plan for yourself. And what I mean by that is knowing what where your boundaries are, what you're accepting and not accepting for you. So that's what I want to leave with everybody, is creating a safety plan. A sex safety plan. Okay, and if you want help in terms of doing that, you can always link me at Vida Dre on Instagram, and then we can talk about it.
I love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Belle. Big Lou, what are you leaving us with? But how does the song go again?
Which one?
The Kush song that you have.
I like my kush. I like my kush. I like my kush. I like my women loud. Today, I think use love when making food and use food when making love.
Bars, bars. I like
If
it.
you want to hear more of that, you can hit me up, BigLu91, BIGLU91, what you Google for fun.
This guy, I swear, every time he talks, Donna, I swear he's having an experience with some woman out there that we can't see.
He's out there somewhere.
Okay, sum us up. Sum us up.
You know, I'm gonna co-sign with everybody that you have as your guest today. You guys just make a really amazing point. You know, I love Bella's point of view when she's talking about safety. You know, it's just, so I'm gonna co-sign with everybody. That's great. You know, we have to be aware. And I really love the fact that, you know, when you talk about people and weed and it's so stigmatized in so many different ways. So the fact that you have the safe space to talk about it and educate people on the healthy aspect of it, and just to be open like everything else in life, that's amazing. For me, you can find me on Instagram, on the Savage Desires DS. Google me, Donna Savage. I'm the only Donna Savage in Toronto, Canada. Go listen to and follow my YouTube Talk with Savage Desires. So again, it was a pleasure hanging out with you guys
It
today.
was great to have you, Donna. I hope we've all learned something about the world of munchies and oral sex today. If you want to reach us, DM us on Instagram at FEVA TV. And just leaving you with my final thoughts, someone very wise once told me that the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. Sexual education and relational wellness is that elephant. So whatever you need to do to make sex and relationships great, do that. We'll see you next time on Late Night Cocktails.